believed to have been shot in 2005 by Gaddafi's son, Saadi, inside a tent on the Tripoli compound. The compound captured, then ransacked by rebels late last month. Outside, a barbecue pit smokes. Camels graze in the background. These family moments are recorded in one of Gaddafi's famous Bedouin tents, tents where he would greet international visitors and, it appears, share a meal with loved ones. It was a good time for Gaddafi back then. 2005 was a year of improved relations with the West. US oil companies returned after an absence of more than 2 decades. The nation finally rid itself of sanctions after Gaddafi admitted Libya's role in the 1988 Pan Am 103 bombing over Scotland and offered to pay billions of dollars in compensation to victims' families. But that was then, and now the scene very different. The compound no longer home, the good times, it would appear, over. Late last month, Gaddafi's wife, 3 children and some of his grandchildren, perhaps some of those in this video, fled to Algeria. Gaddafi's whereabouts, unknown.
And that was Backstory's Michael Holmes with that report. Now, with all the confusion across Libya, there is also this. The country is becoming a weapons bazaar. Warehouses have been looted, weapons have been taken, everything from shells to shoulder-fired missiles, and a US military official expressed concern a number of weeks ago that the problem could become critical.
I'm very concerned about the proliferation of weapons, notably shoulder-fired surface-to-air missiles, of which we assessed there were perhaps as many as 20,000 in Libya as the operation began. Many of those we know are now not accounted for, and that's going to be a concern for some period of time.
In fact, the US State Department says Libya must secure its weapons. One of our CNN crews discovered dozens of empty missile crates in a Tripoli warehouse. Human Rights Watch estimates there are about 20,000 shoulder-fired missiles in Libya. Many are unguarded.
Obviously, there are a lot of parts of that country right now that are ungoverned, a lot of concerns. And so the new Libyan government is going to have quite a challenge ahead of it, trying to gain control over those different elements of the country that are a combination of tribes and families. And, you know, there's going to be traditional rivalries that are going to be coming to the fore. But this is where I think the United States does respond very well. We have people who are working very closely with the TNC. You know, we want to be able to get back in there to Tripoli as soon as we can. We want to be able to go back to the embassy, you know, secure the compound, work very closely with them, and once again, you know, have that type of relationship with the Libyans that we want to have with, you know, countries across the region.
The US and other Western nations are worried those weapons could fall into the wrong hands. And for all the latest news and